Hi everyone, it's Gadgets and Wheels here again for another little motor vlog for you, and I just thought I would ask a few questions about what you did when it comes to watching television, because these days I sort of find myself, as the nights are drawing in and even to some degree through summer, I kind of I went out and bought one of these Apple TV things because they'd reduced them in price. I think they're about 60 quid or something, and I thought, right, well, I'm going to go and get one and see what it actually does. And I very quickly learned that unless you wanted to spend a heck of a lot of money on individual films or episodes from TV series, then you had to subscribe to one of the streaming propositions from a company sort of along the lines of Netlix, and that's what I did. So I decided to subscribe to Netflix, and I think it's about £7 something a month in the UK. It has meant that I've watched an awful lot of the television series, and kind of the way I've done it is I wouldn't say I've binge watched them, but I suppose that's what they call it, where you sort of set out and start watching a series, and then the way I do it is I kind of probably watch a couple of episodes, maybe 2 or 3 episodes at one time, and in many respects sometimes it's almost playing in the background, and then after that I continue to do the same thing for a few days, and usually probably after a couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I've got through the whole set of seasons that they have on Netflix. But then if you've with some of these series you kind of get into them and you then learn that there is another 1 or 2 seasons that have been made subsequently to the ones that Netflix have on their system, and and what that means is you then have to go and try and, well, basically the way I'm doing it at the minute is I'm just pretty much ignoring it then and thinking, well, at some point these other seasons will be added to Netflix, and then I go and try and find something else and get into that whole series and see if I can enjoy that in the same way. And I've been sort of quite lucky. I've watched all sorts of different things on there, and from Breaking Bad to I watched 24 all the way through, which I'd never watched when it was kind of aired on the TV here in the UK, and all sorts of other things. One that I watched most recently is called Person of Interest. It's about some sort of computer system that a guy built in the States to look out for originally terrorist activities, but then actually it's sort of they use it for other things. But any which way, you can go and watch it if you want, but get to the end of season 3 on that, and then I learned that there's a season 4 that has been recorded and a season 5 that I think is being recorded. And what do you do if you are a Netflix viewer and you have begun watching a series of television shows and then thought, I've run out of them, I've watched them all on Netflix, what do I do next? What do you do to pick up and watch the more up-to-date series? Do you go and buy the series? Because they're usually, looking on iTunes, they look to be around £17 to buy a whole series, and it just seems like too much money to me to do that for just one series of television. So what do you do? Is there another way of doing it? Is there a cheaper way of doing it? Can you is there another streaming service that offers the most up-to-date ones? I don't know. I'd kind of heard about Amazon Prime, and I know that Top Gear is coming to Amazon Prime. I think next year, and they were sort of pushing it based on Top Gear, moving over to there a little bit earlier and sending emails out and stuff. But what do you do? I mean, how the heck does Amazon Prime work? I'm not sure. I know it gives you some sort of discounts on postage or guaranteed delivery or something on things you buy from Amazon, but to be quite honest, I don't really buy anything through Amazon, so well, very rarely anyway these days, so I'm not sure what benefit that would give me, and I've not really been able to work out very quickly from what they say on their website what their service is. So I'm waffling on about it, but if you do have any experience of this, and if you've been watching streaming video services on your telly, do give me a shout. Let me know what you do if you get to the end of a series and you want to watch the most up-to-date episodes and they're not available, the season's available on Netflix. Let me know what you do. Okay everybody, thanks for watching, and take care, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye for now.